of this. What's the point? It's a shame it's all in vain. We had our little goddess friend help us. Turns out, your friend, the betrayer, is gonna turn on you the second you got to freedom. Really gonna do that? Let him create a new dictatorship? You know, it's not. You shouldn't put past him. After all, she told us she has a history of betraying you. You still count on him. I don't see why you try to topple us. We have it so good. Everyone's happy under Wang. It's not that bad. How about we give it 10 seconds? Tell your buddy. Shows up and saves you somehow. 10, 9, 8. Oh, wait. Look. You'd really think he'd come and save you. He was pretty easy to track down in the woods. He didn't even see us coming.
The man finally reached the shelter. It was not long before my machete had finally been introduced. Up, down, up, and down. In a beautiful tempo that seemed never ending. The arm loosed itself from the main body and rolled along a nearby path, not unnoticed by eye. The violent and thorough murderer. A blood trail, a single exposed vein from Cyrus's broken body, his body, which now seemed far more peaceful than it ever had any right to be.
And you know, guess what we found? Empty.
You're never going to find it either.
These were his first words uttered against his interrogators, and his last. He wouldn't reward them with anything more. Try as they might, he was determined. Nothing else would he articulate. Neither whisper nor murmur would escape his lips. Heeding not to their threats, he slipped off into his memories. He recalled that melody sung just hours earlier, during his encounter with Wang himself.
The unsung hero pulls up a chair at the table of death. The god, the giant, the tyrant, eyeing him from across the tabletop. You requested an audience, state your purpose, that spoke the god, motioning to close the door. The hero walks on eggshells to purchase precious time for the betrayer to commit his holy crime. I wish to serve you, speaks the hero, requesting the gods sing him the song of golden success. Flattered, obliging, the tyrant spins his tale as the metal caravan arrives. Betrayer makes haste to intercept the case. He dispatched the guardians with ease. One bludgeoned, one bound, one beguiled. The commodity would never reach. The god, the giant, the tyrant who was relishing the words of the hero. Such lauding veneration, such extolment, adulation poured from the hero's mouth, ensuring a ludicrous ruse. For so our heroes thought.
into the ambassador's mind. What did you unearth in the depths of his heart? Now, my dear, would it not be a pity if you, such a beautiful melodist such as yourself, were to share the same fate as your fallen immortal brethren?
He that you've shared company with was far from your ally. He, Colt Vince, seeks to end your reign. As we speak, he and his friend continue on their blessed quest. Together they've stolen the awaited delivery. That is all, Master.
Nothing to say? Do you need a little motivation? Fine. You're still not gonna talk.
Waiting for the meeting. He's expecting my cousin, only my cousin. We'll have to part ways before entering the building. You go in the back as I approach the front. The tyrant will think I am my cousin, and as he's speaking with me, ask we can kill the cargo in the future. Then as fast as we can run, we deliver the cargo.
I know. We've been over this 1,000 times. You're rambling because you're nervous. Don't be nervous.
He's blinded a god. I have every reason to be nervous. This isn't some petty theft, Cyrus. This isn't some run so that we can steal our next meal.
No, it's not. It's a run to steal everyone's next meal. I don't see why you're nervous. You've been blessed by the mighty Eternals. I haven't. I'm the one who should be scared. Like, you're not gonna let me rub off on you. You're not turning back. You're not giving up when you come this far.
But
no! We're going to do this. It's for everyone. Okay.
you're really scared. You really want to give up and come this far.
Don't cross. Don't you cross this line. You're in. Cross. What is it gonna be?
I can't fathom in my mind why such vanilla trait would frighten them so. There have been countless others with abilities similar and even greater, believe me, Colt Vince, would-be hero. The gods I've joyfully vanquished were far more powerful than you. Not a single blessed person or even immortal had for an instant possessed the raw courage or stupidity to think even for a second that they could stand against me. I guess it's commendable, I assure you. You're nothing special.
Be the stuff of legends. Colt Vince and Cyrus Cade, people will talk about us for generations. We'll be slayers of giants. We'll be the ones who free the world from Wong Industries.
Everyone will treat us like gods. But people tell us to their children as they breed from their own crops. The first pure and sustainable crops in over a century. It'll be like the olden days. You don't have to buy seed every growing season. You can draw water from wells for free. You don't have that giant, that tyrant weighing over everything. You won't have to eat this stuff for every meal. There's gonna be new power, right? There has to be.
People will be able to grow
anything they want. They'll be able to grow up healthy, to sell excess. And money is the equivalent of power these days. You can count on there being a war. People will storm Wong's palace, and they will bind the mighty giant's hands. We'll make it fresh. We'll make it right. We'll set up a new incorruptible power for a new world.
Do you think we could be that new power?
I don't see why not.